This is Richard Kuhns, author of How to Get Your Life Back from Morgellons, chronic Lyme, and other skin parasites, welcoming you to managing stress. Managing stress can be very important, and yet it's the last thing we actually look to do because we are so preoccupied with all the itching and the biting and all the interpersonal relationships and being isolated and gosh, it just, I mean, it gets to the point where even the smallest thing can flip us out. Like Robin often would share that, you know, she was at a point where when the refrigerator broke down, she went panic, you know. And many people come to the program in panic level. Like here's one lady. Mary, you have the last email I emailed you.
It says, "Hi, Richard. I have a real situation here. I had a bad night, cleaned up this morning. I felt things crawling up my pant legs, and I take a lint roller, and there's a gazillion black particles, and around the toilet it was sticky and shiny, but I couldn't see anything but black fibers or whatever they are. I'm spraying ammonia every day and cleaning till I'm exhausted. And the more I spray and clean, they quadruple and they goo on the floor. I feel it all over right. Should I get an exterminator? I am confounded and need intervention. Can you please help me understand what is happening? Please. Thank you, Linda."
Well, Linda says it right there. I am in panic mode. And Linda is brand new to the program. It's apparent that she really hasn't read the book yet, perhaps even started reading the book. And the challenge here is you're living with these things, you're in panic mode day in, day out. I mean, I'm sure that since she joined the program, it's not really much different than before she joined the program. She's in this panic mode and going crazy. I remember it well. I forgot what it felt like, but I remember the craziness that came with it. And what do? Get an exterminator, do this, do that, or whatever? The first thing to do is to read the book. You don't have to read chapter 1. Chapter 1 is basically about my experience and how it almost destroyed my life. Chapter 2 is the technical stuff. You know, what is Morgellons, what, Strongyloides, all, Columbella, all this stuff. Are there any diagnostic tests, or anything? That's chapter 2. That's, information. All right, nice information. Chapter 3 and chapter 4 is where you want to go. Chapter 3 has all about disinfectant. Ammonia is a problem for her. Yeah, I recommend ammonia. It worked for me, and it's inexpensive. I mean, there are expensive disinfectants. We have Benefect in the store. It's an organic disinfectant. It's pretty expensive. We have Metaclean, a chemical disinfectant. It's less expensive. But ammonia is super cheap and can work, but not for everybody. And it comes with a tremendous odor. So when you spray it, you don't want to be hanging around. You want to be moving when you spray it. So you want to read chapter 3, because if ammonia isn't working, then it's important to up our game. And chapter 3 go through all of that. So if ammonia isn't working, well, you up your game. There is what was identified as the triple pesticide. 3 ingredients that you can purchase on Do Yourself Pest Control or one of the other ones. Then Robin, my co-host, added 2 more to that to make it the Saint pesticide. So you can get all those ingredients, mix them together. In the book is also a formula for 4 Thieves oil that you can make on your own. Then you can go to our disinfectants in the store that we have. We have, as I mentioned, Benefect. So all of that is in the book. It's important to read the book. Now, bottom line is dealing with these organisms is like starting a new job. because as I mentioned in the previous section, we were speaking with a gentleman, you need to do 4 things simultaneously. You need to make the diet work, so that's chapter 4. So it's important that Linda reads chapter 4. And we actually have done videos about how to get the diet started. You know, get rid of all the multiple vitamins that you now have. Put them in the back somewhere. You're going to take them a year from now or maybe 6 months from now. But right now, I guarantee you, in fact, I have a $100 challenge that there is no one who can find a multiple vitamin that's compatible with this diet except the one that we have in the store, because it doesn't exist. But if you can find one, I'll give you $100 for it if it's available in this country. All right? So you want to get rid of that. You want to organize. Look at the do not eat list. Go through your cabinets. Go through your refrigerator. Get rid of everything that is on the do not eat list. Get rid of it. Do not have it around, particularly if it's sweets or tempting. Get rid of all your breads, pastries, out, gone. Cereals, out, gone. And then make a shopping list and be serious about it. Okay, so that's chapter 4. And chapter 5 is just a lot of great tasty recipes, because you don't have to be a gourmet cook, but chapter 5 will make you one. You can, anybody can read, can follow some basic instructions and make tremendous, good, tasty dishes. So that is important, to organize. So, but before you do all of that, you know what's really important, Mary?
What's that, Richard?
Take a deep breath.
Yes. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, you'll get there when you get there, whether you're itching or not, and you'll get done what you get done, whether you're itching or not, okay? And, yesterday I realized that I had gone the whole week and forgot to do any deep breathing. So easy to forget. And in fact, last week, Robin went through deep breathing. It's so valuable. So a good way to get out of panic mode is just to step back, start doing some deep breathing. Get out the book. It's free. You download it. There's even an app that you can get that you can open up and will read the book to you, so you don't even have to read it. The people who succeed also get the softcover copy, either from Amazon or us. They read it, they read it, they read it, they dog-ear it, they put in Post-its. It's an encyclopedia in a sense. When I revise it, and this is the 11th revision that is available now, I'm working on the 12th revision. When I look at it, I don't remember that being there. That's incredible information. Wow. So read it, because the people who succeed are not the ones who give up after 2 days and say, I can't make that diet work, or that diet didn't work. That's stupid. They are not going to make it. This is not for the lighthearted. It's for the people who are suffering and are driven crazy to the point where I was, that I considered jumping off the bridge and ending my life. In fact, our writer that lived in South Africa committed suicide a little over a year ago, because there was no way that she could get she couldn't get our products. Customs returned them to us. She couldn't find a living place that she could control, and she unfortunately ended her life. It can be that dramatic. It's rare that nobody ever dies from Morgellons. It's a disease of misery. And so it's important to use everything that you can. I'm really disappointed that Robin's with us today, because she usually has a lot of dirty jokes. No, I'm kidding. It's important to laugh too. And find a genre on YouTube of humor that you like, and laugh, because that sets a whole bunch of hormones. It's important to use affirmations. and that's what we did last week. Robin shared some affirmations. Call them energy directors, because we are nothing but energy and vibrations. We respond to vibrations, and affirmations are a verbal energy, verbal affirmations. So it could be as simple as, I am healthy. You know, it can even be simpler than that. I am. It's a verb, but in a sense, it defines you totally. Your amness, A-M. I am. I am. Get into that. Get into that energy. I am. That defines all of you. I am. A-M. Not amen. I am. So, deep breathing. Remember to do it. If anybody would like to share how they can make deep breathing work more for them, some hints. I've said, okay, get a bunch of Post-its and write on it, take a deep breath or deep breath, and post it everywhere. Put it on your refrigerator, put it on your rear view mirror, put it on the back of your cell phone or the front of your cell phone, and every time you see it, take a deep breath. But there must be some other ways. Has anybody? You can email me how you remember to take that deep breath. What do you do to stimulate that deep breath? What do you do to manage stress, to reduce stress? There are several free videos that are available, and every email that comes out announcing this program has a list of them. Who here has not been depressed? I doubt that there's anybody. Well, there's a video, Up from Depression. I guarantee you it is the best video, the best information, and most effective program you will ever find in dealing with depression. But I know you can be so depressed that it's just too depressing to even look at a video about it. But I guarantee you, if you do it, it will be beneficial. Who here, particularly people in the beginning who have trouble sleeping? Well, there's a video about sleep better, sleep through the night. You put yourself to bed. I mean, you get to really use the power of your brain, because you program your little toe to go to sleep, your next toe to go to sleep, your whole foot to go to sleep, body part by body part. There's a video of affirmations beyond I am healthy, I am well, I am prosperous, I am energetic, I am alive, I am... Keep going. A whole video about affirmations. There's a video about the inner world of tranquility. When you're down and out, or if you feel like there's something coming up and you're not going to be ready to, you're not going to be able to meet it and be yourself and be your best. Could be a court case, could be meeting with a lawyer, could be meeting with a business potential. Watch that video. I guarantee you will be lifted. It's the inner world of tranquility. And if there's anybody that's ever listened to that video and hasn't felt a tremendous uplifting, I want to know about it, because there's nothing better in the world. It's not even my material. It's fantastic material. So all of these resources are available, because I know managing stress is something that is a very important part of it, because when you get stressed out and when you're in panic mode, you see there are hormone complications. Your body, when you're stressed out, when your homeostatic level is challenged, and you're going up here, and it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. You're handling everything, and then the refrigerator blows, and then you're going crazy. That's like the straw that breaks the camel's back. You think you're handling and everything, but when you reach a certain point, it's booming. The point of almost no return. So Our goal is to bring the level down, and when you are stressed out, your body goes into what is called fight or flight, and your emotions, your endocrine system creates hormones to either have you fight or run from an attacker, but there's nobody attacking you. So you got all these hormones, adrenaline and noradrenaline, cortisol circulating. And cortisol can become the dangerous one because it dumps sugar into your blood system. And, of course, sugar's not on the diet, and then all of a sudden you're itching and going crazy, and things are a lot worse than they really need be because you let stress get away. So that's what this segment is about, and I hope each and every one of you take advantage of one of those free videos, subscribe to this YouTube channel, post your comments. I'll be glad to answer them and be part of this program. Keep coming back because we love you all, and we know it's a rough task, it's a rough path, and by listening to other people, you see, many people think, well, okay, I'll just start the diet, and after 2 days they don't notice any difference and they give up, and they say, well, that diet didn't work. But when you come here and when you listen to people that have invested not only 1 week or 2 weeks, but a month or two to make that diet work and how dramatic it has been in their lives, you know you're at the right place. And you know it's worth it because you're worth it, and the results are phenomenal.
Okay, here's the joke. What happens if a dog swallows your wedding band?
What happens if a dog swallows your wedding band? Well, you got me.
You'd have a diamond in the rough.
A diamond in the rough. Quite rough, right? Okay. Rough. Thank you. Okay, that concludes this segment. Thank you.